Hello and welcome to another Guitar Adventures video. I'm your host, Mr. Jamie, and I'm here on behalf of the Newport News Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Instructional Programs. And this is our second video on the guitar. If you need to know how to tune or how to hold the guitar, how to hold your finger on the neck, that's all covered in the first video, so go back to that first. In this video, we're going to learn a 12-bar blues. We're going to call this the Quarantine Blues. So let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and play the Quarantine Blues for you, and then I'll teach you how to play it. So here I go. Just take a listen. So for the Quarantine Blues, we're going to play chords. So we're going to need to learn 3 chords and then sort of a 4th one. And so let's get started with that. The first chord we're going to want is a D7. Now, I'm using 4-string chords here. This is because this video is for beginners. If you know guitar already, you know that D7 can be played with more than 4 strings. And you're welcome to play it however you know it. But this is for simplicity. We're using 4 strings. So let's put our pointer finger on 1st fret of the 2nd string. Put our middle finger, hard to make this so you can see it, put the middle finger on 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And then put the ring finger on 1st string, 2nd fret. So again, that's pointer finger for 2nd string, 1st fret. Middle finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret. And ring finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret. And count in on this side with your strumming finger, or if you're using a pick, that's fine too. And I use my index, but you can use your thumb. Count up 4 strings, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to strum down across those 4 strings. And that will give us our D7 chord. We will need to play 12 of those for the beginning. That's 4 measures of 4 counts. And right now we'll just strum on the beat. So we're going to strum 12. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and cut. Okay, for the rest of this, we'll count them in groups of 4s because that's the way we usually count music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go on to our next chord. And so for our next chord, we're going to go to a G7. And we're going to use the simple G7, which means we're going to take our pointer finger and we're going to put it 1st string, 1st fret. Again, go up 4 strings and strum across 4 strings. And that's our G7 chord. We will need 8 of those, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go back to our D7 chord. So once again, that was pointer finger on 2nd string, 1st fret. Middle finger on 3rd string, 2nd fret, and ring finger on 1st string, 2nd fret. And then you go up the 4 strings and strum across 4. We need 8 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and cut. All right, now we need the A7 chord. And so we're going to start with our pointer finger again. We're on the 2nd fret, 4th string. 4th string, 2nd fret. And then middle finger on the second string, second fret. Fourth string, second fret, second string, second fret. And again, count up 4. And again, if you already know guitar, you know you can actually play more than that, more strings than that on the A7 chord here, but we're only doing the 4 for beginners here. So 4-string strum, we just need 4 of them. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oops, I went too many. Just 4. Okay. And then we go back to the G7 chord. That's just first fret, first string, first finger, pointer finger. 4 of those. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, and cut. If you see the shadow on my face, I'm trying to stay out of it. That's a reflection of that's a shadow from my microphone that's up above me here. So forgive me if you see that on my face, trying to stay away from it. But I seem to slide over that way. Anyways, moving on. So we just played our G7 chord. Now we go back to our D7 chord. And that's second string, first fret, pointer finger. Third string, second fret, middle finger. And first string, second fret, ring finger. Count up your 4 strings. We're going to play 5 of them, holding out the 5th one. It'll be 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. And then our last chord for our last note is a D9 chord. And for this simple fingering, we're just going to lift the ring finger so that what we have is pointer finger on second string, first fret, middle finger on second fret of the third string, second fret, and then no other fingers. Count up the 4 strings and just one gentle strum. This is the last chord of the piece. All right, so let's try playing the whole thing. If you need to work on your chords, this is a good time to hit that pause button and go back and get your chords down. Make sure that you're ready to go from one chord to the other. Quarantine Blues, just strumming straight on the beat. Get your D7 chord ready. We're going to play 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. G7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. D7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A7. 1, 2, 3, 4. G7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And D7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And then the D9. All right. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. G7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. D7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A7. 1, 2, 3, 4. G7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And D7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And then the D9. All right. Now let's make it more interesting by adding more of a strum pattern. So we're going to do down, down, up, down, down. The down, up, we're going to give a little more emphasis, and the last down, we're going to give a little more emphasis. So this is a D7 chord. Should sound like this. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. As in the blues, we tend to emphasize beats 2 and 4, which is not the case in most music. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4. And when you play blues, there should be a bit of weight, heaviness. All right, so let's try it. Starting back at the beginning, following the pattern. D7 chord for 4 times, G7 for 2, D7 for 2, A7, G7, D7 for 5, holding that 5th one, and then ending on the D9 chord. Don't worry, it'll all be on the screen. You don't have to remember that. 1, 2, ready, go. D7, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 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 G7, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4, D7, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, A7, 1, 2, and 3, 4, G7, 1, 2, and 3, 4, D7, 1, 3, 4, hold, and the D9, gentle. All right, good job. All right, so now let's make it even more interesting. Add a little bit more to the strum pattern. We're going to go down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That was 2 measures. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up is 1 measure. So it'll sound like this. This is on a D7 chord. All right, so let's try that for the whole song. This time I'm not going to yell out anything. Just watch the music and count to know when to change chords. And here we goes. Yeah, I said goes. 1, 2, ready, play. One, two, ready, play. All right, good job. Now you know the quarantine blues. Now, once the quarantine stuff is over and the world returns to normal, be sure to check out the Newport News Parks Recreation, Tourism, Instructional Programs, and specifically our guitar and ukulele adventures. Until then, stay safe and take care. Bye.